at the Ute Creek trailhead along Tarryall Creek. I'm heading out into the Lost Creek Wilderness to spend a night near or above tree line on Bison Peak, which is 13er, about an hour and 20 minutes from where I live in Colorado Springs. It is the highest point in the Lost Creek Wilderness area. I am right along Tarryall Creek, which is a beautiful tributary of the South Platte River. About 5.5 miles to hike tonight. I've got a camping spot in mind, which I spotted the last time I was up here. I've done this hike probably 5 or 6 times now. It's one of my favorite local hikes. Bison Peak, Lost Creek Wilderness. Now at the Lost Creek Wilderness boundary, hiked about 1.25 miles. I did notice that my extra water bladder, my 4-liter water bladder, which I have with me because it's going to be very dry up where I'm spending the night, up above tree line, was leaking. So I've patched it with some tape that I had in my first aid kit. Hopefully that holds for the rest of the trip. Like I said, it's very dry where I'm headed, so I've got about 6 liters of water with me, which is drinking water for this afternoon, any water I need for cooking this evening and tomorrow morning, and any water I would need as I'm coming off Bison tomorrow morning. Straight ahead is Bison Arm, which is where I'm heading to tonight. Been on the Ute Creek Trail for about an hour now. Now at the junction with the Ute Creek and Brookside McCurdy Trail. So I'm at a saddle right now. Just came up that way from Tarryall Creek, and I'm gonna head off this way up and over Bison Arm, which is right in front of me. So it's now about 7:45. Got a great campsite up here on Bison Arm in this grove of spruce. Got a view of Bison Peak right here, and then way off in the distance you can see Pikes Peak. This is McCurdy Peak over here. It's now the next morning. Still camped on Bison Arm, and I am heading from the campsite up to Bison Peak, which is right there. On top of Bison Peak, I'm gonna guess my elevation's about 12,400 feet, which is a correction from earlier in the trip. I stated that Bison Peak is a 13er. It's not. I think it's just over 12,000 feet. So it's about a 25-minute walk up from the campsite. Orient you a little bit. Lost Park down here in the Kenosha Range. South Park out there where the clouds are, and then looking towards the Collegiates, and then down towards the Sangre de Cristo Range. McCurdy Peak is right here. Pikes Peak is in the background. You can actually see out onto the Great Plains, and looking this way is towards Metro Denver. Arriving back at the trailhead. This was a great little one-night trip. Like I said, this has been on my mind for a few years now, ever since I spotted that campsite 2 years ago. So great trip. Probably 12 or 13 miles round trip both days.